The Tuesday morning mystery that changed my life forever. You ever have one of those days where the universe just breathes on your neck? It was a gray, drizzly Tuesday in Chicago. I was sprinting toward the L train, clutching my briefcase like it was a life raft. I was exactly 6 minutes late for the biggest presentation of my career. And my boss, well, he's the type of guy who thinks on time is actually 10 minutes late. My heart was hammering against my ribs, my dress shoes were sliding on the wet pavement, and honestly, I wasn't looking at anything but the digital clock on my phone. I reached the corner of State and Lake. The don't walk sign was flashing, but the street looked clear. I was keyed up, ready to vault into the crosswalk to catch that train. But then, I felt it. A hand. Cold, but incredibly firm. Grabbing my elbow. I spun around, ready to snap at whoever was slowing me down. It was an older woman. She was wearing a faded yellow raincoat, and she looked like she'd stepped right out of a 1950s photograph. She looked me dead in the eye, totally calm, and said, "Slow down, son. You really should tie your shoelace." I looked down. My laces were perfectly double knotted. I looked back up, frustrated, ready to tell her she was mistaken, but... Crash. A black SUV going at least 60 miles an hour blew through the red light, jumped the curb, and smashed into the very lamppost I had been leaning against 1 second before. The glass shattered everywhere. The sound was... deafening. If I hadn't stopped to look at my feet, I wouldn't just be late for a meeting. I'd be gone. I turned back to thank the woman in the yellow coat. I wanted to tell her she'd just saved my life. But the sidewalk was empty. There was no yellow coat. No one was standing there. I looked for 3 blocks in every direction, but she was just... evaporated. Now, I don't care if I'm late. I don't care about the deadlines or the bottom line, because I realized that morning, someone out there is definitely watching. Stay safe out there, guys, and maybe, just once, listen to the strangers.